Hello. This is Mix. Mix, you say. Usually, your videos are you sitting on your bed and talking about something probably stupid. Yeah, but it's 7 p.m. and I want to do my makeup. I was wearing makeup earlier today, to be very clear, but I want to put makeup on. So that's the plan. Yay. Camera's so shitty. I've got a crack like right through the middle of my camera, so it's like kind of fucky. Though the poor quality, it does make my skin look a lot better than it is. Like I've got, like, I'm really breaking out. I think it's this. I think it's the Inky List oat cleansing balm. I think my skin just doesn't like it, because I used it last night again for the first time in a while, and my skin got really warm, and also I got this one. Like, this one was here yesterday, and this one was kind of here, but like this one is new. But to the point where my face was burning. It may have been another product, it may have been a combination of products, but my face was burning, and I had to wash my face again and just put moisturizer on because I couldn't handle it. Anyway, I want to do my makeup. I don't know how helpful. I'm not going to call this a tutorial, mostly because I don't know if you can see well enough to like actually tell what I'm doing, but I will probably talk about what I'm doing at least a little bit. See, I like to look at myself. I don't think I'm a narcissist. My therapist would get mad at me if I said I think I'm a narcissist. But like, I really like looking at myself. Like, you'll see, I just like staring at my face. Anyway, I'm gonna do makeup. I got this, I don't know, like Forever 21. I didn't grow up with a Forever 21, but there is one here, and I think I bought it at Forever 21. It was like in the aisle, it was in the little bins that's by the register. I think it's really cute. It's kind of stupid, but I like it. Sometimes my hair looks decent in it. Right now it doesn't. But that's the goal, is not to look good right now. It's to look good at the end of it. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna use this one. It's the Anua Heartleaf BHA. It has Heartleaf and BHA. And it's the Anua Heartleaf Kersentinol Pore Deep Cleansing Form. It's a Korean brand, and that's a word that I don't think I'll ever need to know how to say. I've heard good things about BHA, and then I found, they're jiggling. I don't know if I like that. But I don't want to put like a shirt on over this. Maybe if I do that, it'll be easier. It's a less flattering angle, that's for sure, but that's better than my titties jiggling in your face. I don't have a washcloth. What if this just stayed on my face? Anyway, I got a washcloth. And it's like, it's foaming. Not as much as it would be if I had more, and you can't really see it. You can kind of see it, I don't know. I don't have my glasses on, and I'm dissociated, and this is what? Toner. First, did I get the stuff out of my eyebrows? Okay. This is the Peach Slices Snail Rescue Blemish Busting Toner. I know nothing about science or ingredients. I cannot vouch in any official capacity for this brand or this product, but I like it. And up until very recently, where I did start experimenting with skincare products again, I did have pretty good skin. This was also when I was not wearing makeup. So, I don't know. Use it if you want, but if it doesn't work for you, I'm not a professional. I just do this shit. You can just do shit. You don't have to like know what you're doing. I'm recording for 10 minutes. Anyway, whatever. It's fine. Y'all are here because you want to be here. And if you don't want to be here, you go. Oh, and the second one was a mixture of whatever was left of this. It's the same toner that I just brought up with some of this Thayer's Witch Hazel stuff. This is one I don't know if it's causing me problems. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's the oat cleanser, but it is one of the new products that I tried out. This, though, while I can't for sure say what it does on my face, I put it like in my armpits now, and that seems to work, because I'm a very sweaty person, and it's Florida, so it's like 60% humidity and like 95 degrees. So like I smell a little bit, but I don't smell that bad. So I can recommend it for that, I think. I'm gonna take this off my head now. Normally I do more, but I did azelaic acid this morning. The ordinary azelaic acid. I should not be introducing new products. As we've established, I started breaking out. So my plan was to reduce my cleansing routine, my like skincare routine, down to just the CeraVe cleanser, my moisturizer, and sunscreen. Like 4 days into that, I got bored and I added toner, and nothing bad happened. And so now I'm just kind of like, I just got like a lot of close comedones. I think that one, it might be from the oat cleanser, but it also might be from this thing. Those are my two theories. Is the oat cleansing balm and the CeraVe hydrating mineral sunscreen. By the way, hella white cast. Hella white cast. Like it made me look like a ghost. You see this? You see this? You wouldn't think you'd be able to leave white cast on that, but you can. You can. And it was fine when I was wearing makeup, but I think it was breaking me out. I might try it again later, but right now I found a sunscreen that I like. It is the Dear Cloud Tone Blur Essence Sunscreen. It does its job. I like it. It does what it does. I haven't noticed anything about it, which usually means it's doing its job, because I have a bad memory. If you have dry skin, probably, first of all, can't relate. I wish. You're like, why did you not put my moisturizer on? I can't take oil off my skin. I can blot, but I can't take it off. It's like when it's cold, like it's better to be cold than to be like super cold than be super hot, because you can always put more clothes on, but there's only a certain amount of clothes you can take off. You know what I mean? Oh God. I hope that this is in any way coherent. And if not, you weren't recording a video anyway. Bitch. Like, I don't know why I'm acting like this. It probably has something to do with the drug. Not looking forward to it because I got to spend so much money. Right as I was starting to get back into things, I kept running out of stuff. It's kind of frustrating. But I come up with like a little equipment for that, and I don't have one. I'm gonna put sunscreen on after this. This makeup will not be on my face for more than an hour. It's also like, it's 7:20 p.m. It's in like 2021. It went viral at some point, but it's the Kat Von D, the KVD Good Apple foundation balm. But it looked really good on camera, and also the lighting's bad, and also I don't have to post this video. I think first I'm gonna use concealer. The only tube of concealer I have owned for a very long time. It is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the shade Fair Rose. It's probably one of the paler ones. Yeah, I kind of just put a dot on. You don't need a lot, like that was too much. All of this is going to be too much, but it's fine. Usually I use my fingers, and I'm just gonna take a couple fingers and just like tap it out. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm just kind of tapping it until it's blended. Anyway, this is my beauty blender. It's wet. I don't usually do that, or I haven't been, but I've been recently. Like, I didn't used to do it much, because I didn't really think it made a difference, and honestly, I thought it kind of did worse, but now, I don't know, it's working for me now. I feel like a lot of my jokes, why am I beating on my face and trying to talk at the same time? That's actually That's not bad. Light 008 shade. This makeup is not going to be on for very long, so I'm not going to waste my setting spray. This is what I usually use for most of it. It's the Maybelline Lasting Fix. I've been using it for years. I used it before it went viral on TikTok, and then I couldn't find it for months because y'all bitches bought it. I would use this more if it wasn't so expensive, but I'm kind of broke. So to conserve, I use the cheaper one in between like every single layer of makeup. I use this the most, and at the end, I use the Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray, because I'm an oily girl. I like my makeup to come kind of low on the cheek. I like it to go up to my temple, and then I like it to go down to my cheekbone. I don't really like contour. I think it makes me look dirty, and I don't think my face shape is very good for it. So I just put blush down there, just so there's some sort of color. I think instead of a sponge, I usually use a sponge for this. I don't know why I'm taking so much time to explain it to you, like you're gonna be able to see it. I don't know, maybe I'll post a TikTok? I don't know, I don't really post TikToks anymore. I used to. No, I'm no one you would recognize though. But I had a couple. I had a couple different accounts like over COVID. It was fun. It's my first step into making content. She would be so ashamed of me. She'd be like, "Where is the ring light? Lighting is shit. Why are you filming in your bathroom?" But she stopped making videos, so that's her fault. This is the powder I've been using, and I've been debating whether or not I want to use it because, again, this makeup's not permanent, but I do want to tone down the blush and the yellow just a little bit. This is the L'Oreal Infallible. I saw it in passing one of Shelby Ann's videos. I have not tried her makeup. If you're not on makeup TikTok, this won't. I made an account recently just for like fashion and like makeup and beauty stuff. So I see her on there, but she's a makeup artist and her makeup routine went pretty viral. I have not tried her makeup routine mostly because I'm not willing to buy products for that. And also she has a lot less skin texture than me, so she can wear a lot more makeup than I can. So, but I did get this powder from her, and I can vouch it is pretty good. I've never tried a pink powder before. Before I was using the Laura Mercier, and I've owned 2 of those, and they last me like 6 years. So, it is what it is. This is when I would put another layer of setting spray. Okay, I think face-wise I'm done. I will say, okay, it looks really good. If your skin was dry, I wouldn't do this. Though, if you'd probably be doing better skincare if you did. It is very, very matte. You can't even see my makeup, so why would you take makeup advice from me? Why am I explaining this to you? I'm gonna go get an eyeshadow palette. Okay, this is the Morphe X Amy Roberts palette. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush. We're doing my eyes, by the way. I don't know if I explained that or if I said anything. Yeah, I'm like really paranoid all the time now that people are following me and they have guns, which is something I feel like you hear on YouTube sometimes, but only from people who are like big following. No, I'm just like, I just experienced like a traumatic event. Have no reason to be following me. I'm just like, something bad happened to me, so people must be targeting me. I used Sushi, which is like a creamy white, and then Nah with 3 H's, which is like a very light purple. I don't know who Amy Roberts is, but this is a pretty bright, vibrant palette. I don't use a lot of colors other than red and pink. Sometimes purple, if the purples are pink. I don't know, I just don't really like any other colors on me. They make me kind of ashy, I think. I've done green before, but I don't think it works super well with me anyway. What should we do? What should we do? What do you think? I don't think I've touched these blues. Maybe I'll do blue. You're not gonna be able to see it anyway. Like, I keep being like, well, what if it doesn't look good? They're gonna see dark shit smeared on my face anyway. Like, they maybe get, like, one glam shot at the end. You probably won't be here at the end. Bitch. I know you're not a bitch. I don't know why I called you that. I apologize. Okay, that blue is a little bit patchy, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm taking the concealer brush from Real Techniques, probably. And I'm taking this light blue color, which is called Kick. And I'm just putting it all over. I'm gonna at least try. You know, I'm gonna try to make it good. I'm gonna do my best. Because if it doesn't look good, then what was I filming this for, you know? You know what? Let's go up to the eyebrows. All the way up to the eyebrows on purpose. I look insane. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna take this next shade of blue. There's just 3 shades of blue. It's just very convenient. It's called Fine China. Which I would say this is not the color that you paint onto china. But, you know, they gotta mark it somehow. It could be like a blue jay. You know, like I wouldn't call it Fine China, I'd call it blue jay. I'd show you the color, but you couldn't see it. Is that annoying? Like sometimes I will see YouTubers and they'll do self-deprecating bits, and like there's a point where it's like, okay, we get it. You know, like it's not, like there's a point where it's hurting them rather than making them more relatable. So I put that like more on my lid, and then we're gonna take this dark blue called Paramaniac, and then we're gonna tap, and we're gonna go corner of the eye. Let's make it messy. Stamp it. Try to make a shape. Getting a lot of fallout in the pan. I usually don't like to do that because I feel like it wastes. Because I feel like the more gently you take eyeshadow out of the pan, the less blows away, becomes dust. I feel like that's less wasteful. And I don't want to use the back camera because I like looking at myself too much. We're gonna drag it under the eye. Because at this point, why not? I already look like a peacock. I don't do colors like this. Like, I used to experiment more. I actually, like, I think with eyeliner it won't look that bad. But I also don't think blue's a very good color on me. At least not this blue. I think my face is very pink. And so, even though I like blue and pink together, I don't like it as much as I used to. I used to like denim and like hot pink together. I used to think that, like, that was the first time I remember, like, looking at 2 colors and being like, oh, these look good together. Guys, eyeshadow can be saved by eyeliner. But that means you gotta do the eyeliner good, you know? We're very blue. Let me see if you can. We're very blue. But, also, like, you can do whatever you want. I'm very particular about things that I like, but I don't give a shit about what you do. You know? Like, in a good way. Like, I give a shit about you. I think you're beautiful, and I think you should be alive and enjoy life and find the beauty in life, because I think that's what we're all meant to do. But I really don't give a shit what you do with your makeup. I probably think you were cool. There's a lot of things I think are cool that I don't like on my face, and I'm very sad about it. But I'd rather have something that I like on my face than something that I don't, you know. Actually, I kind of, speaking of peacock, I kind of want to do gold on the inner corner. I don't know if it worked very well, but I do want to do gold. I think this will be good gold. Okay. The trick working with dark colors is, especially if you use your finger, just do layers. Like, if you keep swiping it in, it's just gonna get dark, and you can't fix that. You have to start over. Let's see. I like that. I like that a lot. I wish there was more. I wish that I could put some like right here, but it's too late. There's dark. I wish I was ambidextrous. I feel like my makeup would be so much more even if I was ambidextrous. Because you have to do it from different angles, you know? So it's like, it's not going to be exactly the same. Again, I don't know why you're taking makeup advice from me. You can't see my makeup. However, I think I do makeup pretty well. At least for my face. I'm pretty, like, picky about a lot of things. Do my eyeliner, I'm gonna have to lean this way, and I think you're gonna get a straight shot. So I think I'm gonna turn you off, and I'll come back when I've got something going. Okay, so I accidentally stopped that video, but this is what we're working with now. It's not super even, but it's whatever. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna put black eyeshadow to smooth out these. So I'm gonna take a fluffy round brush. This is one I use only for black, so I don't have to clean it very much. And I just kind of stamp it around that corner. And like sometimes it does what I want it to do, and sometimes it makes it worse. With such dark eyeshadow, you're not really gonna be able to notice. I feel like if I had nice lighting, this would look so nice. It'd be like so 2016. Oh, the liquid eyeliner I use is the NYX Epic ink liner, but I'm not sure. I was like devoted. I love them, but like the recent one I got is like a lot less like juicy, and so it's a lot harder to get like clean lines and like solid lines. So I might have to find a new one. And this is the Almay All Day Eyeliner Pencil. Also used to be better than it is now. Used to just like stick. Used to do that, but now it doesn't. It kind of smudges a little bit, which is fine for the makeup I do now, but like sometimes it gets a little bit low. So also might find a different one for that. But I'm gonna do my waterline and connect this corner to my under eye. I don't know if you can see the difference. Yeah, you can. I can. Also, usually I do eyebrows, but you can't really tell in this lighting, so I'm not gonna bother. I wish I had a bigger bathroom with like a proper counter, because I'd love to keep all my stuff spread out on the counter, but I can't. So everything's gonna be in my room, like all my makeup is in a bin. Anyway, lashes, I think. Well, this is what it looks like right now. Don't look at my room, it's very messy. Anyway, this is the only set of lashes that I've owned for several years. I've probably had these since like 2020, 2021. This is the first online purchase I ever made with a gift card. Was these. Big, because my eyeliner is very big, so it takes like a big ass lash. Like see over them, but I do kind of like them. They're very doll-esque. Let's make sure I actually have lash glue. Well, let's just hope it works. Maybe lash glue on here. I feel like no matter how long I wait, it's never enough. Or like, wait for the lash glue to dry before you put them on. But I've waited too long, and I've waited too short, and I usually wait not enough time. I also see people do this. I don't know if it helps. I have not worn lashes in like over a year, probably. Oh yeah. This is very cute. Okay, this is not going to stick the way I want it to. But like, you can see the vision, yeah? You can tell I haven't done eyelashes in a while, because this is a sensory nightmare. Note to self, get new lashes and new lash glue. This is kind of gross, actually, like looking. I've washed these like so many times. Okay. That's like a little bit much, actually. But like that's kind of the vibe, like peacocking. I actually don't like them very much, but I like it like this. See, I would never get lash extensions like this, but I get lash extensions. I like the like separatedness, like the obvious clusters. I think I probably get I like anime style lashes. I'm gonna do a lip. And the problem is I have pink and I have red and I have purple. I don't think any of those go with blue and gold. Red. Let's just try a red. I've tried a lot of red lipsticks because I feel like red always looks weird on me. This is the Maybelline New York 388 Plum for me. Ooh, I just hit my tooth. I usually use cream. Why am I trying to talk and do this at the same time? I don't usually use cream lipsticks. I feel like my lips are very easy to make to like make them look very, very messy. And it's easier to control liquid. But let's see. Oh, let's take the headband off. It looks kind of green from here, but so much fun. I haven't done something like this in a really long time. I think this would look better if I had some setting spray, but honestly the makeup's holding up pretty well. I actually really like this. I'd like to see how this wears long term, because I don't think I've ever worn this in like real life. I think I've only worn it for cameras. So it'll be really interesting, because I think I like it better with the pink powder to like tone out the yellow. Anyway, I've done my makeup. I have yapped. And I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna take it off and go to just like shower and go to bed, because like actually this whole time my knee has been killing me. I think I hurt myself. Like it hurts like really badly to stand, but it hurts even worse to like to like walk around. And that's what I want to do. I want to go on a walk. I want to walk around. I want to listen to music and do daydreams. And when the peak energy of the daydream, I want to like break into a run. I've talked, I have yapped, I've done makeup, and I look pretty hot, if I do say so myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say goodbye. I will see you later. Goodbye.